Hey guys, Tim here with another package today. Was not expecting this at all because last time I was on Amazon Japan, it said that it said like 15th of November like left California, so it basically came across the ocean. Or was this the one? One of them went through like Alaska and then down into California. It was really strange the route it was taking. Usually my packages don't take that route, but this was actually went with the cheaper shipping this time on this package. Not by choice, but mainly because I forgot to click priority. The default that it goes to is like the $5 cheaper one. It's like the Express or whatever it's called on Amazon Japan. Yeah. So usually I remember to click priority, but this time it's like right after I hit place order, I was like, I forgot to hit priority. So usually I just pay the like $4 or $5 extra and I get the priority, and the package usually arrives to me in usually about 3, sometimes even like 2 days. I had a package I ordered Sunday and it arrived like Tuesday from Japan. It's like already arrived to me. Like I ordered it Sunday night our time, which would be Monday Japan time. So it made it from Japan time Monday to me by the end of Tuesday US time. So it's just insane. DHL is amazing, and that's the reason I usually pay the little bit extra in order to get that. And what are you doing, Grumpy? That's one of my cats. But anyway, this is probably gonna be. It might be the last unboxing for the year. Not really planning to do any more hauls just because I have to order, well, not really order, but I need to buy a lot of Christmas shopping. I haven't done any Christmas shopping and it's already like halfway through November, so I really need to get on that. So the rest of my like free funds for the rest of the year, I'm probably going to spend on Christmas shopping mostly. Um, so not sure if going to be too much more collecting for the year. I do want to get some more Dragon Stars figures. I was going to go and check some stores that I haven't checked before and see if I can track down some that I don't have, but outside of that, as far as like ordering like any more like manga hauls, or I might place one more Amazon Japan order just because I really want I believe the next issue coming up this Monday, I believe I've seen online that like the next Jump issue has a poster for the Bleach original Gotei 13 captains, and it has a poster for that. So if that's the case, if that's where it's from, I definitely want to try to order that, and that'll probably be the last order for the year. But I do want to try to get that. But as far as this package, it's just a few Jump issues and just a bunch of manga that I've been needing to catch up on. And oh my god, there's like no packaging in this one, so that's a little disappointing. But it is the holiday time, so I'm just trying to get stuff out. But yeah, a little disappointing. No packaging on this one, but the box isn't in the worst shape, but it's not the best shape that I've had boxes come in. But yeah, what can you do? Now, what is this? This is Ao no Hako blue box. How many of these did I order? I don't really remember what I ordered. All right, so this is volume 5, so that must mean I bought like the first 5 volumes or something. We'll try to get all these in order and pull them out as we're going. But next up, well, the first thing that we're gonna have is, my God, how many of these did I order? I was quite a few behind. All right, I believe this is all of these. We have Sakamoto Days. It sold 1,300,000 issues. Anyway, we have issue number 7. I already have 1 through 6, I believe, and 8 and 9. I was just working on catching up on these. I was reading through the first issue and I made it a bit over halfway through reading it in Japanese, and I just stopped reading it a while back and I got busy with other things like just regular studying and didn't have a lot of time to read manga. So I had it up here in my office room and I was reading it bit by bit, and it's just I got behind on it, and it's like I really don't want to have to start over because I didn't really remember anything from it. So I ended up taking the volume back downstairs and putting it away. So but what I did read, I was enjoying. It's not the best shonen, it's not my favorite shonen from the current batch, but it was a solid series just from like about 3/4 of the way through the first volume. So yeah, it was pretty fun. All right, next up we're gonna have Witch Watch, and I believe I was only 3 issues behind on this one. All right, we have number 7. Now this is by the creator of Sket Dance, I believe. I believe I have like half of that series. I need to get the rest of it in Japanese, or I might just buy. I'll need to see which way it might be cheaper. I don't know if it's going to be cheaper to buy the volumes that I need, like brand new off of like Amazon Japan, or if it might be cheaper to buy the full series and just deal with having duplicates off of like eBay, just import them from eBay used. I'll need to look into that whenever I want to finish off the series, but we're caught up on that, so that's 2 manga series that I ended up catching up on. So again, it's like, oh, when did I place this order? Like, I was caught up on these series and somehow I'm like 3 issues behind. It's like volumes come out so freaking fast, or just time just goes by so freaking fast. It's hard to keep up on it all. But the next one we're going to have is Ayakashi Triangle, which we have number 9, 10, and 11, and 12. Is 12 coming out soon, or did it just come out? I don't really remember. I believe all of the series in this one today, except for maybe the new one, or maybe even the new one as well, might be series that all come out like the same time every 2 to 3 months or whatever it is. But yeah, but this one actually is probably going to slow down a lot, just because I follow Kentaro, what's his name? Kentaro Yabuki? Yeah, that's his name. I can't read kanji for shit anyway, but there's his name if you want to try to read it in Japanese. But I'm pretty sure his name was Kentaro Yabuki, the creator of Black Cat, and he was also the artist for Tolabru and Tolabru Darkness, and 2 or 3 other series that he did after Black Cat, and like in between like series. But anyway, Ayakashi Triangle, I haven't tried to read much of it. I believe I've read a bit of it in English, like reading the scans online, on like the Manga Plus, whatever it is, the free app that Shueisha has for like English and some other languages. But I was reading some of those, and I decided I was just going to buy it and start trying to read it in Japanese. But I want to get my Japanese a bit better. This might be a fairly easy series to read. I'm not too sure, because it does have some supernatural aspects. But it is mostly, I guess, slice of life, which would be fairly easy to read. So can't wait to actually start reading manga and enjoying it without having to stop and look up things constantly. Now, what's the underside of this cover? It's just the same. It's just a neat yellow color. So anyway, we have Akane Banashi, number 3. This is definitely a manga I've really enjoyed. I highly recommend people checking it out, reading it. Do it through the legal means, just because there's like 2 different ways you can. There's like, what's the English one? Well, the American side one. The Japanese side one has like Jump Plus or whatever it is, and like the English side has Jump Alpha. Is that what they called it, or what is Viz calling it now? I don't remember. But anyway, you can read the first 3 chapters and like the last 3 chapters, something like that, on the English one, and I believe the Japanese one you can read all of them, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong on that, but there's a lot of ways to read manga for free online now legally, whereas whenever I was first getting into manga, it's like you either had to buy the physical volumes or learn Japanese to import them in order to support it, because a lot of series didn't get translated, and you'd have to read fan translations online, which was always iffy and not legal. Anyway, we have number 3 for that series. I definitely recommend people to check out and support. Hopefully it'll last a bit longer, because I'm not caught up with it anymore, but I was enjoying it whenever I was caught up with it. And the new series that I bought, I'm going to go ahead and take this off, just because this is a huge, huge dust cover. Well, I guess it's like a promotional thing. Is this one that's getting an anime? Jump has like so many new anime starting. It's like Ayakashi Triangle's getting an anime, Marshall's getting an anime, what's the other one? Undead Unluck is getting an anime. Is Sakamoto Days getting an anime? I don't remember if it is or not. But it's like so many series for Jump currently. It's like got anime announced, and it's just insane how many of them have gotten announced. It's crazy. Anyway, we have All No Hako, number 1, Blue Box, number 2. This one's one that I actually want to try to start reading like really soon. I don't know really anything about it other than what I've glanced at it through my Jump issues. But it's definitely a series I want to try to read, just because it is slice of life, and that's one of the easiest genres to read, especially like a shonen slice of life. Those are usually like really easy to read. So I'd actually start reading in this tonight some, because I'm still waiting on some novels to come in for me to start reading at night. And I'm not currently reading anything except for, like, I've been reading through my N5 book in Japanese, as well as I was reading in this some as well, the Nihongo 500 questions, like JLPT N4 and N5 like question book. I've been reading in those two some, like for like reading materials, and I've been using like Satori Reader, and that's about all the reading I've been doing. I haven't read any manga in quite a while, and last one I was reading was like Yotsubato Volume 2, so definitely do need to find some new reading materials, something enjoyable, freshen it up some. But anyway, here's all the manga we got. I believe this is all the manga. I don't believe I put anywhere else. So yeah, Witch Watch, Sakamoto Days, Ayakashi Triangle, Akane Barashi, and Ao no Hako. So yeah, decent little manga haul there, and the rest of this is just going to be like Jump issues. So are these in order? I am not sure. They are not. So we're going to start with number 47, which is this where Hunter x Hunter came back? That would be really neat if it is, just because I was wanting to get the magazine whenever that started being serialized again. Where even is Hunter x Hunter? Or maybe it's the next issue, I don't remember. All I know is it came back recently. Or maybe I've already missed the issue. But anyway, there we have number 47, which has Akane Banashi on the spine, and Kurapika over there in the corner, Hunter x Hunter promotion there. So, yeah. Oh, cool. What's this? We got some stickers in this one. That is worrying me a little bit, that Shueisha is actually like pretty much every issue they're doing like a gimmick now. That's always a very bad sign for magazines, because a lot of English magazines did that too in their death spiral, so that probably means that Jump is not selling too well with the physical editions. So that's definitely worrying. I hope they continue them on, just because I would be completely devastated if they canceled the physical edition of the Jump magazine. Well, that's a little disappointing, but again, it's never a really good sign whenever they start doing gimmicks like posters and magazines and like every issue, whenever they hadn't been doing it before. So that's definitely a little concerning, and they've already been doing this where you want to collect all the spines, where it's like it gives you a teaser of who's going to be on the next spine. So Sanji's going to be on the next spine, and this character was the teaser for this spine. They've been doing that, so like, well, never mind. It's the character above it. I got confused anyway. That's Ochako, and she was the teaser for that one. So they've been doing that. That's a gimmick they've been having going so far for this year. And these are things that they've started recently, doing this like every issue, I believe, this year. And like in the last few issues, they've actually been doing posters and stickers like in every issue. So that's a little concerning. This one has actually really neat stickers for One Piece, like this really old illustration, and then like redrawn with the newer Nakama added. Anything cool in this one though? I don't really know. What colors have we got? Anyway, this one is 49, so only 2 more issues for the year. Might finish off this year. Might try to get the final 2 issues and then call it a bit, because I've been meaning to stop buying Jump issues as much as I have been, just because they take up a lot of space, and it's difficult to keep like buying them before they stop selling them on Amazon Japan, and that's the easiest way I know to import them. So anyway, we have 47, 48, and 49, just need 2 more, and I have a lot of these issues so far. I've bought way too many Jump issues this year. I've bought probably maybe about half a year's worth, maybe even more. I'll need to go downstairs and count, because I started buying them, it was spring or early summer whenever I started buying them, and I've only missed a bit of them ever since then. Like, I've only missed like a few issues, I believe. So we have a lot of Jump issues, and like I said, they take up a lot of space. So yeah, gonna need to definitely slow down on that next year, and maybe just buy the ones that I really want instead of just trying to collect them all, because that's a terrible idea with everything else that I collect and how much space it takes up. But anyway, there we have it. That's all for this unboxing. A bunch of manga, a couple of Jump, well, a few Jump issues. So yeah, there we have it, and I will see you in the next video. Later.